me tell you. Some frosted flakes immediately after eating Chipotle. Excuse me. D fucking licious. Oh, Jesus. I'm glad it didn't make me sign in again. Because best believe, did I know my shit? Fuck no. Ah. Do I remember what happened? Kinda, sorta. Death isn't really death. Everybody's still alive. Sam isn't Sam, but Sam is Sam. Honkai Impact X Attack on Titan. Mr. Sunday's evil. Akron should be gone. We're looking for the redhead. I think that's all. And March is with us now.
I knew you couldn't hold your liquor. Tried to warn you too.
Why the fuck is she throwing up into the wall? There's like a humongous cliff right here. Why did you throw up on that wall when it could go on that floor? You're bringing our market value down, man. Himiko, that's her name. How am I doing? My teeth are cold from that goddamn what you call it.
Done for.
This is where we split up. She can't be too far away.
Okay. This big buff
So
brute.
that's how it is. I never imagined we'd gather the remaining details here.
To borrow Gallagher's catchphrase, what an unpredictable twist of fate.
Why does that voice sound familiar? Captain America?
Here they are.
Ah, perfect timing. Now that everyone's here, I'd like to introduce everyone to Micah,
This thing
who's
is top
partly in
heavy.
charge of the land of the exiles.
He's literally Captain
Micah,
America.
these are my companions.
It's a pleasure to meet the Nameless.
Is he alright?
You know us?
I was going to say, you sound like he, you know?
I've been keeping
well
an eye on
acquainted.
you since the day you arrived in Penacony.
Stalker?
We would have met under more appropriate circumstances if Dreamflex Reef hadn't been isolated from the 12 dreamscapes.
Come on, Mamacita.
Please, allow me to formally introduce myself. I'm Micah, the Gravekeeper of Dreamflux Reef.
Gravekeeper, what the fuck?
Gravekeeper.
Life in Dreamflux Reef is pretty liberating. Everyone here mostly keeps to themselves, without meddling in others' affairs.
Right.
My daily task involves cleaning a few tombstones.
Damn.
You're too modest, Micah. When lost
Micah and
dream
Misha.
chasers stumble upon this place, you're the one who takes care of them, guiding them
G-
back
g-
to
g-
the sweet dream, or
g- g-
showing them how to survive the wild dream chaos.
Ghost.
So, guardian of sorts.
Were you talking to me, Mr. Yang?
Nigga just talking to himself. What? Huh?
On that note, Mr. Mika,
What was that?
which tombstones are you referring to? We didn't come across any graveyard when we arrived.
They're actually just symbolic stones. But since you're curious, Mr. Yang, I'll take you there. I have
Taking us to
feeling
a
you might
grave?
Find something of interest there.
Uh-oh.
But before that, you have an important guest joining you.
An important guest? Who could it be?
It's gotta be Robin, right?
This
It
way,
has to be.
please. The roads here in Dreamflux Reef are a bit run down, so watch your step.
Bustling and bustling. Oh, now look at it. Nothing is spared from the decay of time.
You're old as shit. Like, old as hell. Like, old as fuck. Like, you're, like, almost as old as Jono. And Jono's old as shit, okay? You're like a billion gajillion years old. Oh, it is Robin. Holy fucking shit.
There she is.
It really is her. Miss Robin.
Or we're talking to kids.
Everyone sang so wonderfully. It's not often that I tried this music style, but I've gained some valuable insights from it.
Oh, I can't thank you enough, Robin. Well, these kids have made incredible progress in only a few days.
Only?
It was nothing, Grace. I merely taught them how to sing. It was
Me.
who brought hope into their lives. Life must be quite difficult for them in reality, I imagine.
That's right.
That's right.
Whenever it's time to say goodbye to these kids, they're reluctant to leave. But I've explored every corner of Dreamflux Reef, talked to everyone I met, and they all told me the same thing. This shattered dream is not worth clinging to.
Damn.
It seems you truly are a child of the harmony.
Of the harmony.
Emma and Andy are orphans I took under my wing. Carol there, with her blind eyes, used to work at a nutrition
Damn.
center in the outer ring of Penacony.
Damn.
And as for Gary, he's been living with autism since he was a child.
Damn.
They're not old enough to enter the sweet dream managed by the family. If we compare people to birds, these kids are like fledglings
Oh.
with impaired wings.
Damn.
But in this dream, well, they can fly freely. Even if they stumble along the way, well, they're still relying on their own strength. And me, an old lady with no legs.
Damn.
Without this dream, I couldn't even walk toward them.
Shit.
I'm glad that you found a new life here in Penacony. It's just...
Don't worry, Robin. Dreams have their significance, but they aren't everything. Both the children and I understand this. No matter how long we fly through this dream, we will one day return to reality.
Bars. Let them know, Grandma.
But you know what? Emma and Gary aren't plagued by their insecurities anymore. No, and Carol is learning how to cope with her blindness. And Andy is livelier than ever. Well, even I've become more optimistic. You
So
see,
Carol
in
can
dreams,
see
we
inside the
learn how to
dream, huh?
live. Once we return to reality, we learn how to survive.
Actually, this gives me a little bit of insight on how this dreamscape kind of works a little bit more. Because the fact that she's blind, I understand people who are blind may dream, like actual dreams. But like, what do they necessarily dream of? And if you're blind from birth, right? You wouldn't necessarily like know how to interact or know what the world is or know what the world looks like because you're blind. You don't have like a true, or like you don't have a natural mental state of like the real world. You feel me? But with it, but in the dreamscape, it's not even like, it's like literally they take your brain. In the dreamscape, they take your brains and they force it to do something. For example, the old lady can't walk because she don't have any legs. Dreamscape is like, hey, now you have legs. Now you don't have autism. Now you're not blind. Like, you know, like it seems like the dreamscape is like something like, you know, not even reality bending, but I feel like it's something below that. There's something close to it. But for you to be able to create something that a blind person goes to sleep and wakes up and then sees everything is, you know.
And should our feathers be damaged, then we share our wings with
What's
one
up, you
another.
think?
There's no need to covet an illusory sky in dreams, because we have the right and the ability to fly towards a broader horizon.
It's a relief to see you safe
It's
and
a
sound,
relief.
Miss Robin.
It's nice to see you all again, Astral Express crew. I heard my disappearance caused quite the commotion out there. I'm really sorry about that.
Since you're here, can we assume that you're fully aware of the situation in Penacony?
Ever since I returned to Penacony, my voice started to change.
Damn.
Until it gradually faded away. At first, I thought it was a temporary ailment. Perhaps due to having been away too long. I thought maybe it just takes some time for my body to acclimate to the high concentration of memoria and Asdana.
Nope.
But now it seems the root of the problem goes way beyond me.
She said it's
There
beyond
are
me.
elements around me that don't align with the harmony. And losing my voice is just one of the signs of the sweet dream's collapse.
And while she's here, she
Sweet
can actually
dreams
talk.
collapse. That memo keeper mentioned the same thing. So it's real.
While I was away from Penacony, the boundaries of the 12 dreamscapes kept expanding outward.
Damn.
But whenever I mentioned the anomalies in my dreams, all the family heads refused to talk about it.
Nigga turned a blind
My
eye.
brother was willing to respond.
But what did he say?
Later, I discovered the secret letters from the IPC ambassador, which further convinced me that there are hidden secrets beneath the surface of Penacony.
Right.
So, following the clues in the Oak family's dossiers,
Dossiers.
on my way here. The land of the exiles, concealed by the family under the guise of death. A dream within a dream, where Penacony's past is buried.
Hearing you speak, it sounds as if your voice has made somewhat of a recovery.
She just came me.
I hate to admit it, but the harmony in this place resonates more broadly than within the sweet
Damn.
dream. It's regrettable, but the family has experienced betrayal. The traitor, or traitors, abandoned their original principles and, using the name of harmony, exploited people's weaknesses to turn Penacony into the planet of festivities, trapping everyone in the illusion of the sweet dream.
Shit.
This is not the strong defending the weak, but rather the strong exploiting the weak. A world without equality won't ever be favored by the harmony. And naturally, those voices blessed by them have lost the ability to sing.
Damn.
Could there be another force influencing the family's shift in philosophy, Miss Robin?
Miss Robin.
Considering what happened with Acheron, it's difficult to conceive of another entity within the realm of the harmony capable of influencing everyone. Unless a power surpassing that of an emanator is involved.
Something above an emanator?
I'd heard about what happened to the Cienjo Alliance,
Right.
but as far as I'm aware, the family hasn't faced any such external interventions.
Oh, that one chick that
Who
killed what's her
knows?
face?
Perhaps I've just been away too long and missed something. Regardless, I cannot accept my home is moving towards the very opposite of what the harmony represents,
Right.
while still claiming to uphold it. I must uncover the reason why Mikhail cut ties with the family, and who exactly it was who betrayed us all.
What's up,
Do you
boo?
remember our arrangement, Mr. Micah? Well, here's my answer.
Miska, Muska. Micah, Mouse.
I've decided to forgo my role
Damn.
and never step foot on the Charmony Festival stage again.
11 hours until Charming Festival. There's something. Reach.
Look here, brother. A
Ooh.
little bird.
Got the same color as your eyes.
Looks like a fledgling Charmony dove. But Charmony doves don't live here. So how did this little bird get here? Maybe its parents abandoned it?
It looks weak and frail. Why don't we find something soft and make a nest for it?
Okay.
This place is too dangerous for a fledgling. Let's take it with us. We can put it on the wooden shelf in front of your window.
Yes.
Okay. A bird like that must have a beautiful singing voice.
Imagine this motherfucker starts squawking
But where will it live?
in the box.
I'll ask the family head to build a cage for it.
A cage? But then it won't have the freedom to fly.
It can't fly because it's weak and frail at the moment.
Let's see.
Ooh.
What is it that has captured the attention of the two best interpreters of the Great One?
The hell?
To the point that they've forgotten how to enjoy their dessert.
Who the fuck is talking?
Oh, poor little thing. Doesn't look like it's doing well. Do you want to rescue it?
I do. But I don't want to lock it up up in a cage.
The hell?
Why?
Ooh.
Even if it's small and not fully feathered and can't sing, it didn't come into this world just to be locked up in a cage. Birds, they should be flying free in the sky.
Robin foreshadowing onto herself.
That's quite the romantic idea.
It's quite the romantic
And what
idea.
about you, a young scholar? Do you agree with your sister?
I think she's right. But if we leave it out in the wild, it won't survive for more than a few days at best.
Ah, I see. It seems our little scholar is still a bit unsure. Well, let me tell you youngsters a story.
What the fuck is this?
As you probably know, charmony doves can fly through the air. When they fly really high, the friction caused by the flapping of their feathers against the atmosphere creates amazing lights.
Okay.
So that they look like shooting stars.
Okay.
We've seen this spectacle so many times that we think it's just something they can naturally do. But that's not the truth.
What's the truth then?
Their radiant display is the result of countless struggles against nature.
Ah, natural
over
selection.
Generations.
Natural selection.
Their ancestors were too weak to survive on the ground. So, to escape predators, they started seeking new opportunities in the air.
Right.
After countless attempts by many generations, one of them finally figured out how to fly. It soared into the sky and never looked back at the ground again.
So, you mean birds aren't born to fly, but they find a way to do it through their determination?
Undertale?
Right?
Well, that's an idealistic way of putting it. So, what are your thoughts, Sunday?
What are your thoughts, Sunday? Kind voice? Sorry, it don't sound that kind.
I think people believe birds are meant to fly because they've never seen those birds crashing to their death.
God damn.
That's an interesting
Lena Charm?
perspective. So, have you decided what to do with the bird now?
For now, I'll keep it in a cage until it can take care of itself because
Right.
I want it to live, no matter what.
Well said, kids. It seems
do you mean,
each
kids?
of
Only
you
one
has
said something.
found your own answer. Your insights are truly remarkable. And I hope they come true
And I hope they
in
come
their
through.
own way.
We will take good care of it. Won't we, brother?
Yeah, but Mr. Gopherwood,
Go for
there's one
wood.
thing I don't quite understand.
And what might that be, my son?
Ooh.
What if this little charmony dove never learns to fly in the end? I mean, if there are fledglings in this world that can never fly throughout their lives, should we let them go back to the sky, only to see them crash to the ground and die?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Talking in your sleep, birdie? Time to wake up.
Ooh.
Huh? Need a hand?
Not at all.
I'm still alive?
Yeah. Happy about that.
Where is Robin? Tell me. Now.
I knew that was going to be the first thing you'd ask.
So casual, Drew.
Don't worry, your sister is here, safe and sound. She's probably walking around the streets now. If I were you, I'd be more worried about myself. After all, Right in front of you is the guy who just stabbed you in the chest with a dagger.
If you wanted to kill me, you wouldn't give me the chance to speak.
That's bars.
Just tell me your demands, lackey of the watchmaker.
So, you figured out who I am, huh? No
Lackey is
wonder
crazy.
you had the guts to go against the Dream Master and the Four Families. Looks like I made the right choice.
Choice?
You are aware of my plan and see through my act.
Fictionally act.
Time is running out, so let's drop the charades. I'm suggesting we cooperate.
Cooperate?
Nigga, like, what the
makes you
fuck?
think I'd cooperate with you?
Bars. Let him know.
The fact that the famous Robin has chosen my side. Plus, some clues about a traitor and a bright future for Penacony. Any of that catch your interest?
I find it hard to believe a man who's full of deception.
Fine. You don't have to trust me. What you should trust is the sense of justice inside of you.
Show me Robin first.
Fuck your shit.
All right, as you wish. Here she is.
That's Cab.
Huh?
Oh, shit.
What's your trick this time?
I was going to say.
Just kidding. I mean, this lady will lead us to Robin, right?
And the
I was
crew,
going to say.
too. There are too many people who you owe.
I was going to say, we
an
already found Robin.
explanation.
That'd be great. Please follow me, Honorable Oak Family Head. Now, all the actors are on the stage.
The fuck? Moments later.
This is the monument I mentioned earlier. The names inscribed on it should be familiar to all of you.
Okay.
Rosalina and Tiernan.
But who's in the middle?
When Penacony was known as a frontier prison, it was the Trailblazers who connected it with the stars.
Ooh.
They were the heroes who saved Astana, and their names deserve to be immortalized.
Ah.
Not just on
okay.
the small stone tablet, but in the annals of history for all of time. However, today, the planet of festivities is nothing but sweet dreams. That heavy piece of history is all a distant memory.
Right.
Just like that prison.
If their names are inscribed here, then that means...
According to Micah, they died long ago.
A long time ago.
Rosalina was killed during the War of Independence.
Damn!
She ventured alone into the heart of the star system to investigate the flow of Memoria, but she never returned.
Hold on. MIA question mark?
Tiernan was a skilled gunslinger, strong and reliable. He led the people through countless battles, but he didn't live long enough to witness the arrival of true peace.
Okay.
In the decade following the war, Penacony faced challenges internal and external. To protect Astana, Tiernan took up the way of the Trailblaze and led the Lampmoth family to explore beyond the system, only to be surrounded.
Ooh, by a
wiped out by the
swarm.
Though I had expected as much, the tales of these heroes truly are sorrowful.
True to the title of Trailblazer, they spent their lives venturing into the unknown. But what about this tablet? There are no names carved on it.
Imagine
When
that just represents
Dreamflux
something.
Reef was created, its owner was still alive.
Mm-hmm.
However, he insisted on erecting a monument for himself, saying that it will happen someday. Here we meet again. Everyone from the Astral Express.
Robin.
Robin. Brother. Unless she's gonna say it. Oh, she didn't say it. Brother. How I miss thou. I'm talking to you, Gallagher. I'm gonna talk to everybody else first.
Huh. The atmosphere sure is livened up with all these people in here. I brought Gallagher here. It's time to face the truth.
I'm gonna keep it a bug, big dog. I don't even think you finna be in the game for real. You feel me? It's like, y'all really, like, I can really automatically compare you to him because, like, he got the whooshy hair. I don't think there's a person in this game with a full-out beard. I really don't. Actually, Chad? Yeah, man, I got bad news for you. This game only likes barefaced people. Everybody that look like they could be in their 20s and below. Even everybody that's not in their 20s and below look like they're in their 20s and below, man. I'm sorry. They just don't like you bushy-faced, you know, characters. But you know what? I feel like you should be the one that changes it all. I feel like you're the character that should just be, you know, bushy-faced and you're just the first and last. Because compared to this, like, you know he's old as shit. You know he's old as shit. Like, old as fuck. And all he got is, like, he got little stubs on his face, man. That's the closest I think we finna get if you ain't get put in the game. I mean, you got the drip on. You ain't really got NPC-like vibes. See him? If there was more people in his outfit, then I would believe he would never be in the game. He would just be another NPC. But you just got an actual fit outside of NPC-dom. I just know you're not finna be in this game, though.
Well, I did my job. I gathered everyone here. Gallagher will explain the rest to you. Take care.
Unless you're a villain. I can see you being a villain, pal. Robin. Brother. I knew she was gonna say
no need
brother.
for words. You're safe.
Brother.
And that's all that matters.
Alright, I'll talk to everybody.
I promised to give the siblings some privacy, so let's talk about our business first.
What
do
does sound like T.I.?
That sounds sensible enough. Since you went through the trouble of gathering the family head, the crew, and the Stellaron hunters, I'm guessing you have something important to say, Mr. Gallagher?
Oh, is it that obvious?
Mm-hmm.
The look on your face is practically screaming, I'm the one behind all this.
We got the same
right,
laugh.
Mr. Yang. It is indeed time to come clean on everything. The siblings already know what they need to, and they've made their choice. But you, Nameless, arrived
Wow,
a bit
why does
late.
that sound like a slur? You
So
Nameless.
it's only fair that I answer your questions. Before we begin, let me reintroduce myself. I'm the founder of Dreamflux Reef.
What the fuck?
The deputy of the watchmaker.
Deputy.
And the one who sent out that invitation. As Gallagher, the history fictionologist, I humbly extend my greetings to you all.
Fictionologist?
History fictionologist? So what? Everything you told us was made up?
Basically.
Well, don't worry. Almost everything I shared was true. Well, except for the part about the family accepting me back.
I double-checked with Micah, and everything he said about the family, the watchmaker, and Mikhail is true.
Mikhail.
Thank you for your understanding. Now let's get down to business. I'm sure you're all wondering why I went through the trouble of setting up this battle for the legacy.
Right.
Inviting different factions, and stirring up a ruckus all over Penacony. Well, it all boils down to something very familiar to all of you. The Stellaron.
The Stellaron?
The Stellaron?
But how is that possible? Penacony is a free-flowing interstellar hub. There are no signs of contamination whatsoever.
Why is she gonna cook us some bullshit?
You're totally correct. So, care to take a guess at what that means?
The Stellaron has been completely sealed. Someone is manipulating the Stellaron. You're pulling our leg again.
How keen. Well, what should I say? I expected nothing less from the person here who is the most familiar with Stellarons. The sweet dream doesn't come out of thin air.
Right.
If you think of the memory zone as the sea, creating the land of the dreams is like filling that wild ocean with earth to make an island.
The fuck?
To achieve this feat, without the help of an emanator of remembrance or enigmata, the only way is to use a Stellaron.
Okay.
And that's not something you can achieve with a simple wish. It requires vast quantities of knowledge, time, and manpower.
Right.
I'm sure you get what I'm hinting at.
The family
In
is controlling the
Astana,
Stellaron.
the planet of festivities itself is a Stellaron disaster.
The fuck?
The planet of festivities itself is a Stellaron disaster?
It don't look that disastrous since everybody's in
It
a
all
dream.
started a long time ago. Back when the Watchmaker and his crew liberated the frontier prison.
Okay.
They faced countless challenges as they began building Penacony from the ground up. That's when the idea of using the Stellaron came into play. The Stellaron first entered the Asdana system during the war. The Nameless warned everyone against the folly of attempting to tamper with such a power.
Right.
And most heeded their words. But there are always people in the shadows with ulterior motives.
Of course there is.
The turning point came after Tiernan's death. With 2 of the Nameless gone, the watchmaker had to go to the front lines. It was at that moment his rivals saw an opportunity.
Ooh.
By the time a representative from the Montour system's family arrived at the watchmaker's call, the Stellaron had already been activated and was seeping into the primordial synesthesia dreamscape.
Damn.
And I suppose the family happened to possess the knowledge to seal the Stellaron?
Not just that.
Oh.
They knew far more about the Stellaron than the average person.
Oh, it was well studied.
They helped Mikhail swiftly quell the civil unrest and played a part in building Penacony under the disguise of the Harmony.
Right.
Those 3 eras were known as the Age of Dreaming. The Watchmaker, who had been left in the dark, sent out invitations across the universe, spreading the hype around the land of the dreams.
Then, how did they turn against each other?
Remember the island in the ocean metaphor?
Yeah.
The truth is, the Stellaron was never truly sealed.
Damn.
It existed in a different form within the dreamscape.
What form would that be?
Think about this. What would it cost to create and maintain such a lavish dream?
Lives.
It's people's lives. The opulent dream is built upon the decay of spirits, with a toxic elixir called pleasure flowing through the dreamscape. It tempts people to indulge in the dreamscape, and gradually their minds succumb, becoming nourishment for the sweet dream. Confusion, laziness, and cowardice, weaknesses that plague humanity, were magnified and nourished by the family.
Damn.
Penacony became a new kind of prison, even more impenetrable than the previous one.
Damn.
Sadly, we realized this far too late. By then, the family had a firm grip on Penacony, swiftly quelling any opposition that arose. At my wit's end, I had to use the power of the Enigmata, and sought refuge in this chaotic realm. Over the years, I created a meme within this dream for our use.
Damn, created.
Dormancy. That's its real name.
Instead of
We
death.
exploited a loophole. You see, regular people can't fall asleep again while they are inside the dreamscape.
Right.
So this is the true meaning of the impossible. You sent out invitations in the Watchmaker's name to find forces capable of resolving the Stellaron disaster, and draw them into Penacony to uncover the truth.
Okay.
It's not just that. Above all, I wanted to see what happens when the major factions engage in a struggle for the legacy. Since this is the Watchmaker's first announcement in decades, the traitor within the family is bound to reveal themselves.
Bars.
So, the legacy is just a facade.
If you want to consider the Stellaron as the legacy, I'm totally fine with that.
If that's the case, where is the Stellaron now?
It's gonna be in that big fat ass hole, ain't it?
That's a question for Mr. Wings.
Mr.
The
Wings,
Stellaron
Sunday.
is still under the family's control, and as the head of the Oak family, I'm sure he holds all the answers.
Yeah. Hey, yo, Wings!
As I suspected, the core of this issue lies within the Stellaron.
You take them big fat ass breaks. I need you to stop doing that shit.
You all look quite serious. Is there anything I can do to help?
Help us interrogate this nigga, Mr. Sunday. Hey, Mr. Sunday. Deep fried chicken, lemon pepper, extra hot. Matter of fact, mild. All bone in, no bone out. Nigga is not boneless.
Are you done talking? So, will you tell us where the Stellaron is?
In that big fat ass hole, man.
It is the Penacony Grand Theater itself.
As I suspected, it's the embodiment of the family. The edifice that first materialized within the sweet dream. That's what turned Penacony into its current state.
I like how every time that, like, everybody just takes a Stellaron and just turns it to something. A Stellaron is never just a Stellaron. It's never just this big ball of energy that just sits and just destroys shit. Niggas always turn it to something. What the fuck do you get the knowledge of turning a Stellaron, a big ball of energy, into something? Who the fuck is powerful enough to just be manipulating energy like that?
As for the person who employed its power, it is in fact Mr. Gopherwood, the current Dream Master.
Mr. Gopherwood.
Well, that was easier than I thought. Did you conduct your own investigation already?
Correct. When I was trying to track down the person who murdered my sister, apart from you, Gopherwood was my second suspect.
Confronting me first turned out to be a smart move on your part.
She said she's a beaver. I told her, nah, you're a gopher. Because she goes for wood up.
I didn't have other options. The Dream Master has been elusive, and even the heads of the families can hardly get an audience with him.
She's not a beaver. She's a gopher wood. Cause she go for wood. I keep her on the roster because she be gulping wood. I'll stop. I'm done.
Moreover, Mr. Gopherwood has been kind to my sister and me.
Gopher wood.
And I didn't want it all to end like this.
She want to smoke, but she gulped the wood.
What do you mean by that?
To be honest, my brother and I are also victims of the cancer of all worlds.
Damn.
We grew up as orphans, and were adopted by the family when they came to help. Mr. Gopherwood recognized our potential and brought us to Penacony.
But how were y'all affected by
I can't
Stellaron?
just stand by and watch Mr. Gopherwood become an enemy of the Harmony. I won't use my voice to support an evil cause.
She asking too many questions about the... She asking too many questions. She asked about the who, when, and where, but not the go for what.
I won't step on that stage and sing, no matter who the traitor is, or what orders they give me. I won't let the Charmony Festival become an event that destroys Harmony itself. Or the paradise in our dreams.
When I go to the Olympics, I don't go for bronze, platinum, or gold, nigga. I go for what I...
Indeed. For the paradise in our dreams. As the head of the Oak family, I'm responsible for ensuring Penacony's promising future. Robin and I will head into the sweet dream and confront the Dream Master.
These niggas are finna get digged.
And if it turns out that the family has truly strayed from the Harmony,
they're finna get digged.
I'll fight alongside you. We'll put the Charmony Festival on hold and make sure Mr. Gopherwood pays for his blood debt.
Cause I go for
the enemies you are about to face aren't like this old dog here who can barely even bark.
Damn.
Since our interests are aligned, why don't we team up? Maybe, just maybe, we'll have a shot at success.
Why he giving me Drake lines? He's right behind me,
We have always been following in the footsteps of our nameless predecessors. And there's no reason to stop now.
Yeah, we Nameless won't back down from a challenge. Isn't that right, Miss Trailblazer?
I'm big baseball. Ain't nothing to fear no more. We'd win. We'd win! Y'all just don't get it. That's a JJK reference. Heroes never back down. Peace has never been an option. Going up against the Dream Master. Nah, I'd surrender.
That line actually makes me a bit nervous.
Don't say that shit.
Rest assured, sitting on the sidelines isn't in our nature. Mr. Sunday, Miss Robin, I'm willing to accompany you on behalf of the Astral Express.
Behalf, Mr. Black Hole here.
Present should help with negotiations, and could make all the difference if things get ugly.
If shit get ugly. I forgot it's not on auto.
Thank you, Mr. Yang.
Thank you all very much.
Thank you all very much.
The Charmony Festival is about to start, and time is against us. We must hasten.
Everyone, let's gather over here. We still need to make some preparations.
Why the fuck are we gathering over here? We literally took 5 steps. What was I doing? Oh. Am I tripping? I'm kind of tripping. Oh no, I'm not. I forgot to do this. Do 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 do. All right. Actually, have I? Do I? I do not. Just making sure. How many summons do I have? I have at least 1, 2 question mark 2. I'm not summoning for Robin. I'm waiting for Boot. I'm waiting for Boot. Word is born. You've been formally invited to the Diddy party.
I may have been quick to step up to the plate, but confronting the Dream Master could be a very dangerous affair.
Huh? Even you're saying that, Mr. Yang? How powerful is that Dream Master?
What do you mean, March? Have you
He's
not been
the
paying
leader
attention to
of
this
the
whole
families
time?
of Penacony.
Like, bro.
And he has the entire power of the Harmony behind him.
Like, bro.
Not to mention the Stellaron in his possession. We must proceed with great caution.
With great caution.
Maybe you can just stay behind this time, Mr. Yang?
What the fuck?
No, that won't do. Even if we count Robin as an ally, something felt off about Mr. Sunday just now. Although, I can't quite put my finger on it.
Mr. Yang.
I have to make sure he won't turn against us when things start to get dicey.
Don't be afraid to
Still
just...
carrying the keepsake the IPC envoy gave you, right? May I borrow it for a moment?
Sure, take it off me. What if I press cancel? Nah, I'm not going to.
I knew it.
What happened? What do you need it for? I don't think this will bring us anywhere.
As I suspected, this chip Aventurine gave to you is actually a miniature transmitter.
Have they been hearing our entire conversations?
He
Or they've been
intends to
tracking
use
us?
it to track your location or contact you when needed. As it so happens, this may actually be of some use in the current situation.
Aventurine? Is he still alive? And what does he have to do with our mission to confront the Dream Master?
It's like a platinum planet.
Remember what I said earlier? Working with the IPC is a way to keep the family in check. If negotiations go south and the family show their true colors by going after the Stellaron, I'll use this transmitter to send a message to the IPC.
Okay.
It'll be just the opportunity the IPC ambassador was hoping for.
Then I'll come in, dick them down.
The only question mark in all of this is Aventurine's current status. But the IPC is always listening, especially senior strategic investment department heads like him.
God damn,
Getting
whole
the
ass
message
front name.
across shouldn't be a problem.
First
Good
name,
luck
last name.
to you, Welt.
Well, you take care too. If anything goes wrong, don't worry about me. Just make sure to seal the Stellar.
Oh, we're gonna worry about you, pal. We're getting you the fuck out of there.
True hero.
Are you listening to our
Even if
conversation?
the Dream Master
Scram!
is innocent, the family's corruption runs deep.
You know what else runs deep?
I won't make the same mistake Mikhail did. Let's wish him the best of luck.
Yes, sir.
Don't you have something else to tell us, Gallagher?
Why would you say so?
Before we departed, the conductor asked us to inquire about the 3 Nameless in Penacony.
Right.
We've already collected intel about Rosalina and Tiernan, so the only one left is legwork.
Legwork?
If I'm not mistaken, we've already met him somewhere, haven't we?
The fuck?
It's not enough to say meet, but the answer is pretty obvious. After all, I've hinted at it in quite an
What the
evident
fuck is
way.
legwork?
I've been watching over you ever since I received the reply from the Astral Express. And I've seen the great effort you all put into linking different realms together across the cosmos.
Right.
And now, after getting this far all in one piece,
One
you have
piece?
truly proven yourselves. Miss Himiko, were you the one who repaired the Express and got it sailing through the cosmos again?
More than likely.
Yes.
Okay.
And you two, young Nameless, you have very interesting life stories and extraordinary skills.
Right. Aw, you're making me blush with the flatteries. Keep them coming. Ha! Of course, my reputation precedes me. Believe in the galactic baseballer supremacy.
What? Hey, you can't just make up titles like that.
You're full of energy. Please send my regards to the conductor, Pom Pom. Please let them know that their friend had fond memories from his time aboard the Express, which he reminisced on every time he had a good drink. As for the last Nameless, he embarked, disembarked, and embarked again, traveling in a great circle, ending up back where he started.
Nigga, is it you?
On his deathbed, he told me to find the Astral
never mind.
Express and deliver an invitation to the future Nameless. He left behind a special gift, a true legacy. Something that belongs only to the successors of the Trailblazers.
Huh.
Come with me. Now is the time to reveal it.
Now is the time to reveal it. Yes, yes, yes. Do the thing.
Back here again.
We just walked 2 feet.
Sometimes I feel like you're still alive, old friend. Like you've still got so much to say and do.
Right.
I've kept my promise. Brought the future Trailblazers you've waited so long for. I don't know why you were so obsessed with that train. But I remember your last words. Don't let us down, old man.
What the fuck are you about to do?
What's happening?
Don't let us down, old man. Are we about to fight this motherfucker now? I'm not looking at chat.
Go ahead. His resting place lies in the garden up ahead.
Oh, what the hell?
The first and last Nameless of Penacony. Mikhail Char Legward.
Ooh!
The watchmaker.
Holy fucking shit. Well, I would if I could. I was gonna say. The watchmaker with the last name. Holy shit. Mikhail. I'm not opening that shit. Where do you be? What the fuck? Oh. Beneath the sea surface of Memory Zone, in the garden closest to the full moon and the water, an elderly man rests on the recliner, enveloped in utter silence. The watchmaker, Mikhail Charlegwork, has passed into the endless. Into the endless, timeless dream where no sound could ever awaken him.
Sure enough, the watchmaker is the third Nameless. Even I could guess that one.
Nigga, I thought he had a big ass bubble gut or something. I thought this nigga was bloated when he died.
The legacy he left behind was a dream bubble. I believe inside that bubble, there's something that holds meaning only for the Nameless.
He's been holding this whole time?
After all, when I checked its contents, I found nothing inside. Maybe some Trailblaze runes? Even more mysterious than me.
Well, let's have a look.
I'm scared. As the world cease, Himiko nods over to so slightly in your direction. You take a deep breath, steady your mind, and turn your gaze towards the watchmaker. Touch the dream bubble, and right, You press your hand against the dream bubble, and the thick, vicious memoria converge into under strain, then stretch outward from your fingertips, as if weaving a web. It gently cradles your palm. A chill travels from your fingertips, carrying with it a myriad of vibrant and intertwined memories, as experience would suggest. But this time, you see nothing at all. How could this be? Try to focus and capture memories. Take a deep breath and try to read the bubble again. The dream bubble is clearly extraordinary. Perhaps the approach was wrong. You think, holding your breath, and close your eyes with one knee on the ground. You press your forehead against the thin film coated in memoria. Yet, before you, there remains an abyss of darkness. No crimson sun descending upon snow-capped mountains. No gentle laughter. No twinkling stars. No echoes of swords clashing. And most of all, no traces of Trailblaze. There is nothing, and nothing is there. Inevitably, this is but an empty dream bubble.
Wait, what's going on? Seriously? There's nothing inside this dream bubble? How could a dream bubble be empty?
Just as I suspected.
What does that mean?
That old man always had this strange belief in the Nameless and the Trailblaze. And I never understood where he got that confidence from.
Right.
Especially since he never managed to get in touch with the Express while he was alive. I could never figure out what was going on in that old man's head. But this empty dream bubble is so typical of him. He was always full of weird fantasies and incomprehensible romanticism. That mischievous old man.
We better not be having to kiss him.
Well, I didn't expect him to leave anything concrete behind anyway.
Damn,
Don't
nigga.
think that's the case, Gallagher. I'm sure Mikhail has left us the most precious thing of all.
Don't start getting all philosophical on me, all right?
Just as Mikhail believes in the Nameless of the future, we unconditionally believe in the Nameless of the past. How could they leave with regrets for the future when they were ready to dedicate their lives to the land they loved? There must be something contained in this dream bubble. It's just we haven't figured it out yet. You also have faith in the watchmaker, don't you, Gallagher?
Well, I'm a follower of the Enigmata.
Enigmata.
My philosophy forbids me to have faith in anything.
Hold on. Enigmata. Huh. Do they have a picture? Oh, it's the dude in the... Okay.
That's why I understand what faith means in the path of Trailblaze. And I also want to know what he left behind. I'll leave it to you guys then.
Can I borrow your pet? I need to make a trip back to Golden Hour and check something at the Dreamscape sales store. It's for Mikhail, and for the future of Penacony.
We just borrowing a pet? Hold on. Boo Heels POV. 10 to 6 hours.
Welcome to the Reverie Hotel. How may I help you?
Greetings. We're the Nameless from the Astral Express, and we'd like to check in.
The Astral Express? But I thought...
What you think?
Yes, my companion's already checked in. My name is Dan Hung, and I believe my personal information is recorded in your system.
Yeah.
I see, but your companion said you wouldn't be coming due to a change of plans.
Uh-oh.
Now the plans have changed again.
Ha! There's
and
bars.
You are...
Boot Hill.
Me? I'm Pom Pom, a new Nameless who's also with the Astral Express.
He's my fellow Trailblazer. We responded to the family's invitation before he boarded the Express, so he wasn't registered in your system. Is it possible to accommodate him as well.
You know, we went through the same exact fucking thing.
Oh, I see. Another one of the Nameless had a similar situation.
Right.
Seems like a lot of people are joining the Trailblazers these days.
Yeah.
Since there's a precedent, it shouldn't be a problem. Just give me a second to contact your companions.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry, dear guests, but it seems I'm unable to reach the other members of the Astral Express.
Fuck.
What do you mean by unable to reach them?
I was trying to say it should be simple as 1, 2, 3.
My apologies. This is the first time I've encountered a situation like this. However, the system indicates that those guests are still in the dreamscape.
How about this? Give me their room number, and we'll go check on them ourselves.
You're so goddamn suspicious.
I'm afraid that's not possible. I need to verify both of your identities before I can share any guest information.
Well, I guess we gotta start bullshitting.
How about you just wake up someone? Let's say, Welt?
I'm sorry, but there are strict rules regarding forced awakening.
Well,
it cannot be done without the proper clearance.
sounds like we gotta start bullshitting.
So nothing works, huh? What's your solution then? Are you saying we sleep here? At the reception?
We'll heal. Let me find out you a
Please
Karen.
be patient. We need to
She's
contact your
thinking about
companions
Chad.
in order to confirm your identities.
And now it seems you need to confirm our identities before you can contact our companions.
Right, we're in a loop here, man.
It seems so.
Oh, fudge. Look, nothing personal, but if you can't handle this, go find someone else who
Boot
can.
heals a Karen, chat.
Okay?
Please calm down, dear guests. I do recall that Mr. Sunday, the Oak family head, personally handled this issue earlier. Oh, please wait a moment while I contact him.
Gonna be unavailable too.
I don't think she's trying to give us a hard time. She really just doesn't know what to do.
I have a bad feeling about this. You tried to contact them on the Express earlier, but they didn't respond.
Right.
Something doesn't seem right.
You gotta start blowing shit, man.
I need to leave for a moment. You can stay here with the receptionist.
Sure thing. Just don't keep me waiting forever.
Waiting forever. It's high noon.
Seems pretty worried about his companions. I should give him some space. Stressing out about it won't help anything.
It's high noon. That range is the fucking disgusting. Nigga. That's SCS stands. Have you never watched JoJo's, bro? Come on now. What's my...
Locked and loaded.
That range is nasty. It's high noon. Sabrina, Border Princess, Star Princess.
The Charmony Festival is about to start. I'm so excited.
Hey, you guys here for the Charmony Festival too?
Well, I didn't come all the way here specially for the festival. Honestly,
excuse me.
I don't really even know what it's about. But I heard it's a lot of fun.
Gonna talk to your mom, pal.
Back in my home world, Anaria,
Oh.
we have festivals like that all the time.
Oh.
My dad threw me a birthday party one time that was just as extravagant as the Charmony Festival.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. The Charmony Festival is a once-in-an-amber era event. How can a birthday party compare?
Well, you never know, right? Maybe on her world, birthdays only happen once in Amber Era.
Damn.
Anyway,
old as shit.
About that. Have you heard about the unsettling things happening in the dreamscape?
Unsettled.
Unsettling things? What could possibly go wrong? It better not ruin the Charmony Festival. I've been looking forward to it.
I got bad news for you, palzone.
Relax. With a big event like this, there's bound to be lots of gossip and rumors. Don't worry. If anything does happen, the family will be on top of it.
I'm trying to get you on top of me.
Oh, that's a relief. I didn't come all this way to see the festival go down the drain.
Down the drain?
Well, looks like I won't get any fudging clues out of these two.
I hate this nigga so much. I won't get any fucking clues from these clueless fucks. I'm gonna bother some black people.
Face recognition failed.
Greetings. I'm Cody of the Bloodhound family, head of security for the hotel. How may I assist you?
I'm looking for big booty Latinas.
Hello. So, there's something I wanted to ask about. I've been hearing some unsettling rumors about certain incidents that might affect the Charmony Festival.
Unsettling.
Do you think there's anything to be worried about? I've traveled all the way from the High Federation, and I don't want my trip to be ruined.
Unsettling.
What do you mean?
Big booty Latinas. There's been a lack of them.
Wait. You haven't heard?
Fudging.
I'm not sure where you heard those rumors, but they're completely baseless. I can assure you, as a representative of the Bloodhound family, that everything is going smoothly for the Charmony Festival. At present, all of the families are focused on making sure the festival starts on time. Even the Dream Master himself has arrived. So don't worry, your trip won't be in vain.
That's a relief.
That's a relief to hear.
Yeah. She doesn't appear to be acting. So,
look at us.
Seems that even the hotel staff are out of the loop.
She was no fudging help either.
Back already?
Hasn't she returned yet?
Nope. I'm starting to wonder. Sending her to contact Sunday was a good idea.
Good idea.
Neither the staff nor the guests seem to know anything about what's happening in the dreamscape, and wherever we go, all we see is people enjoying themselves. Definitely not a good sign.
Chat room. Is he wearing pants? I don't think he is. Cause you know, let's really look at him, cause I was really looking at this. I was looking at his body, right? Pause. I was admiring how mechanical it looks, okay? It's a very interesting body. So you look at his abs and you look at his hips. Chad, get your head out of the gutter, man. Shit. If you look at the upper part of his body, and then you look at his belt, but then you look at this piece of his thigh, does that look like a pair of pants? Or does that look like the rest of his body? Now I know what you're thinking. There's a belt there. Duh, of course they're pants. Not necessarily. He's a cowboy and he has a 6-shooter. If he has a mechanical bottom, there's really no need to wear pants for real. But you need something for your holster. If you've never seen it before, you can buy, if you have a, or if you get a sword or a gun, you can buy the holster and you can buy the strap around it to hold it up to your body. So technically, you don't need pants for this. Hopefully I get to play the character again and I get to see if he's wearing pants or not.
I agree.
Ashless chaps.
Another unusual thing is that the Oak family is supposed to be in charge of organizing the council and managing everything inside and outside the dreamscape. However, I walked around the hotel, but didn't meet a single member of the Oak family on such an important day.
Right.
Well, I'll be forked.
What?
If I remember correctly, the head of the Oak family is that Sunday guy, right?
Yeah.
We shouldn't linger here too long. Let's go back to the Express for now.
Not so fast.
Yeah, not so fast.
Have you ever robbed the IPC?
Bro, fuck.
If you run away now, everyone will be chasing after you.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
Are you suggesting we sit here and do nothing?
And look absolutely not suspicious?
I wouldn't say do nothing. But let's stay put for now. Even if the family has ulterior motives, they couldn't have anticipated us showing up here. We're the surprise factor for them. They don't want to attract unwanted attention from certain outsiders, so they won't do anything reckless. The IPC lackeys are keeping a close eye on this hotel.
If I were a family member, I'd find an official excuse and keep the surprise factors here. If we just wait here, that would be like walking into their trap.
Of course, we don't need to walk into their trap. I gave a backup plan to the memo keeper.
Ooh.
If it turns out we won't be allowed to enter the dreamscape, she'll order a drink for me in the VIP lounge at the hotel.
Ooh.
In reality,
a secret signal.
That's right.
Oh, a concrete object can indeed help the memo keeper establish a connection with you. But Boot Hill, if you have more backup plans in the future, I hope you'll let me know in advance.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but it's one of my quirks. I have too many unreliable friends. And if I reveal that I have backup plans, things can go awry. And that would leave all backup plans completely useless.
How do we get into the VIP lounge?
Son of a bitch.
This is where my street smarts come into play.
Son of a bitch, Chad. This nigga has jeans without pockets! He has on jeans with no pockets. Where the fuck is his asshole on his back? Where the fuck are your pockets? I mean, this is cowboy as shit. All he really need to carry around is the gun and some ammo. But still, like, bro, he's so fucking dripped out. I have these. Oh my god. Chat. Okay, I need somebody to make these pants. I need the pockets though. I need somebody to make. I have pants like these. I have pants like these. Cause like look at it, look. Can I zoom in on his feet? I can, not for free. But like I have the same fucking, like the thing could, like, you know how you zip up and then I unzip it and it becomes like that. So these pants are absolutely possible. Chad, I need somebody to make these pants. I need somebody to make these pants.
Room rates keep going up.
Mind you, this man just ate a bullet. I mean, I don't think that's the craziest thing he can really do. I'm trying to see what this thing is on his back, man. He cut the pants out the pockets. No, the fuck he didn't. Do you see that seam? Do you see that? It is built in those, but he had these pants specifically made for him. Nigga, is that a strap at the waist? What is that strap for? No. Is this strap to keep the... What is that strap for? What is that... Chat, what is the strap for? What is the strap for? What could this strap possibly be for? If it was to keep up the pants, then he would have one on both sides. But I guess the belt? Is that sticking to his metal? This nigga has hips of a god. Get me out of here, man. Nigga name is Dennis the Menace.
Lobby manager, right?
Yes, I am. How may I assist you?
we're the Nameless from the Astral Express. We wanted to check in, but there's something wrong with your system. The lady at the front desk said she would contact the manager, but now she's nowhere to be found.
Now she's nowhere to be found.
Now, we've been waiting here forever, without any food or water. What the fork, man? Is this how the family treats its guests?
Is this your idea of street smarts? Starting an altercation?
I wish this game had like a switch where you can go explicit or like child friendly, like childlike type shit. Cause I really want to hear people curse. I would love it. And when I mean explicit, I don't mean none of the nasty shit. I just mean characters like him. Cause like every character before this has never cursed. I wish villains cursed more. I want to hear bullshit, fuck, shit, bitch. Chad, if I ever become a villain, I don't even think they curse that much in Pirates of the Caribbean, and they're pirates. I understand One Piece because One Piece is One Piece. It's Pirates of the Caribbean. There should be some fucks going around. But yeah, man, I wish villains cursed more often. And I wish people like him were allowed to curse more.
It's called standing up for your rights.
I apologize for the inconvenience. Please wait while we try to contact Mr. Sunday. I'll arrange 2 premium seats in the VIP lounge so you can rest there while you wait.
Appreciate you, bit out.
See? Just like that.
Just don't call yourself Nameless next time.
If you're gonna be a Karen,
This
not under our
or
name.
something else. Certainly worthy of planet of distance.
Sparkle is definitely saying slurs. Actually, Chad, I meant to see something. Maybe I am tripping, but I feel like I'm not. What was I doing? I was doing something. Never mind. Zoom in and you can't tell which is his front or back. What are you talking? Zoom in where? Where am I zooming in? From the bottom? You just want to look at this guy's dick? Like, bro. I think you just want to look at this guy's cock.
One peach soul glad, shaken, not stirred.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Chad, Sato like dick and balls.
Hey, I have an order for a bottle of his Donna's White Oak. Can you help us find it?
Hasdana's White Oak. I think there might be a misunderstanding. We don't serve that here.
Huh.
Oh, no way. Are you sure you're not mistaken?
You sure you're not mistaken?
If someone had reserved such a beverage, I would definitely remember it. It sells for hundreds of thousands of credits per bottle, after all.
Damn.
I couldn't afford to cover for such an item if it were broken or lost.
That's strange. Well, could it be that the memo keeper couldn't afford it?
Too many big bands.
What should we do now?
No need to rush. Let's grab some drinks first. Maybe I arrived too early and she hasn't come yet.
Boot Hill is a chill Karen.
Let's see what kind of juice malts you all have here. Well, give me a glass of Heenum Valley, 40 years. I'll have it neat. no ice.
Wow, that's the most expensive one on the list.
Damn.
You have a taste for the finer things.
Just because it costs money?
It's on the house, anyway.
Can I get an iced tea?
What can I get for you?
I would like an iced tea, please.
Anything you recommend is fine.
Then I would recommend today's special, Glass Village. It's classic Soul Glad mixed with Laboom juice.
Laboom!
It's refreshing and suits your cool demeanor. Just 1 minute.
Can I get an appy juice? Damn!
Flavor. Dynamite barbecue with rocket fuel. Ooh, really hits the spot. Truly the finest sherry cask-aged malt juice in the cosmos.
Dynamite barbecue with rocket fuel. Is that really something that humans enjoy?
He's not really human, man.
Hey, this guy doesn't know anything at all.
As long as you're satisfied, dear guests, please enjoy.
Oh, like I heard that voice in an anime.
Let's give the memo keeper another half system hour.
What do they keep saying half
If she
system
doesn't
hour?
show up, we'll need to come up with a new plan. In the meantime, let's take stock of the situation.
Do y'all think the world runs on a system? I mean, duh. Do y'all think the world, duh. Do y'all think like everybody involved in anything, like, what's an example? I mean, everybody has a time zone, right? So like for me, it's almost 10 o'clock, but for somebody else, it's almost 2 o'clock. But we use the same system. So do you think anybody that has anything to do with this universe has like a central time system? So like, if they say a day in central time, a 24 system hours, even if their planet goes night, day, night, day, night, day, you know, you feel me? I don't know.
The situation is unclear. Something must have happened on the planet of festivities, but the public is unaware of it. Someone in a position of power within the family must be covering it up.
Because like, you know, on like a planet, like if you lived on Mercury, a day on Mercury is so much faster on Earth. But if I tell you in a system 24 hours, no matter how many day and night cycles go around on Mercury, and no matter how many day and night cycles go around on Earth, that system 24 hours is what we go by.
It's unusual for the followers of the Harmony to invite other factions, let alone the IPC and the Masked Fools. If what you said about the Emanator of the Nihility is true, the situation in Penacony is a little complicated, to say the least.
I feel like time isn't centralized across the Starrail universe, which is why they got specific with systems to refer to the immediate planet's time system. Ooh. Based on surroundings? I feel that. I feel that. I feel that.
Actually, there's something else I'm concerned about. Regarding Acheron. As you know, the faction that follows the path of the hunt are some of the most dangerous folks in the cosmos to mess with. I mean, who in their right mind would impersonate the Cienjo Alliance or the Galaxy Rangers? It's like asking for a death wish.
Do you think damn. Never mind, I kind of just answered my own question. If I gave you a clock, and I had a clock, and we set it to the same exact time, and then I went a light year away and came a light year back, but it was like 2 seconds for me, but like, you know, for you, even when I come back, your clock is going to be so much different than mine. I'm trying to think of something. I'm trying to think of a way. I don't think there's an example I can really give you, because I was trying to think of a way I could give you something that kept track of time, and then I have the same device that keeps track of. Yeah, there's not really Because traveling a light year away and then a light year back, that's traveling through space and time. And for me, time is distorted, but for you, time isn't. So no matter what I do, time will be distorted. Answer my own question.
Isn't there a saying among the Xianzhou people that the rainbow set lets their luck's arrow do all the beating?
Talking. Do all the talking.
Well, you know what I mean. Even though the Galaxy Rangers have been out of sight for years, we've been keeping an eye on this region. Even the dumbest criminals know better than to mess with the Annihilation Gang, much less the Rangers. But that Acheron lady, she doesn't seem like a lunatic at all. On the contrary,
almost as if she dragged you here.
She's highly logical and organized.
Almost as if she lured you here.
Exactly when to hold back and when to strike without mercy.
And do you believe that someone like her would have an ulterior motive for impersonating a Galaxy Ranger?
I'm not entirely sure, but I do have my suspicions. Maybe she knows a Galaxy Ranger, or perhaps she's trying to lure us out for some reason, which I can't figure out.
Anyway,
you know
what worries me more are the anomalies within the family. They've summoned followers from various paths for the festival. No matter how generous such a gesture is, this move seems highly unusual.
Right.
Unless the invitations weren't sent by them. If that's the case, it's even more intriguing that the family insists on organizing the Charmony Festival, despite the chaos.
Maybe it's Shipei the Harmony pulling the strings. You find it beyond human understanding because it wasn't arranged by humans at all. People do stupid things out of irrational impulses. They abandon their principles when self-interest is involved. They believe in things they know they shouldn't and fudge. They break their own rules. But eons don't. They stick to their determined path and never turn back.
I love that.
Even if they reach a dead end.
You think Shipei's will is behind all this?
It may not necessarily be Shipei.
Chat, who's Shipei? I don't know about name yet.
There's definitely some higher entity involved. I know it may sound pessimistic, but if human free will were reliable, why would we even need Galaxy Rangers?
Chat, who the hell is Shipei? Is it an Eon or is it like the Harmony Eon? Okay. But there's definitely some, okay.
It's much simpler when you boil it down to the eons and paths. Like how Lon always follows the path of the hunt, or how the Express stays true to the Trailblazers despite Akavili's disappearance.
But in my opinion, Akavili's fall holds significance for the Nameless.
Right.
Oh. So you're saying the Nameless now have to take responsibility for their own choices because their absolutely right leader is gone?
Exactly. I believe the purpose of the journey isn't just about following a path that's always considered absolutely right.
Right.
It's more about doing your best to choose the right path for yourself among countless possibilities, even with limited insight and judgment.
I don't know what you've been through, but I agree that people must take responsibility for their choices, because no one else can do it for them. That's why the Galaxy Rangers need to uncover the imposter and figure out her true intentions.
Right.
Just in case. I have a backup plan if the Metal Keeper doesn't show up.
Of course you do.
This is my final backup plan. I promise.
Shooting this motherfucker up.
You sure have a lot of cards up your sleeve.
Even without sleeves.
Well, going back to my old career would make things a lot easier. By the way,
Rootin' Tootin' Cowboy?
When you were walking around the hotel, did you happen to see any important looking guests?
Anybody that looks like a 5-star.
What's your plan?
No way you're gonna take a hostage.
Simple. We just grab some hostages and use them as bargaining chips with the family. Or maybe we can even take their identities.
How come every time I'm about to say he's not about to say something, he says it? Am I Boot Hill? I know this to get inside it out.
No need for that. We'll return to the Express now.
Jesus Christ. I know this nigga Boot Hill.
Are you getting scared? Draw your weapon. Let's make a big scene.
Hey!
Are you leaving, esteemed guests? Would you like to cancel that Asdonis White Oak you just ordered?
Huh? Asdonis White Oak? But didn't you just say?
Ha ha. Looks like you are a bit intoxicated.
I'm off that
esteemed
shit.
Guests. You ordered a bottle of Asdonis White Oak just a moment ago.
I was not there.
Looks like your memo keeper friend has finally arrived.
God damn, we couldn't just wait a second?
Oh, right. Sorry, my memory's not the best. You know,
memory's not the best.
Modifications and all.
Oh.
Anyway, let me check. Well, fork me. It's
What?
Asdonis White Oak, all right. And there's a note.
Well, fuck me.
I'll be waiting for you on the Astral Express.
We was gonna go back there anyways.
No mistake. That's her message to you. She knew the hotel wasn't safe, so she suggested we find another place.
While this bartender is speaking, listening in on this conversation.
Looks like we took a detour, but now it's back to the Astral Express. So, what are we waiting for? Let's go.
I'm so glad it didn't switch POVs.
You're back? Two guests just boarded saying they were looking for Boot Hill, so I told them to wait in the parlor car.
Two guests.
Oh, just in time.
I know exactly who the other one is.
Two guests?
Yes.
Yeah, or two. Look, we welcome all passengers on the Astral Express, but sneaking in like that, you have no regard for etiquette.
I'm hard.
My apologies, conductor. It was an oversight on my part. I assumed you were already acquainted with the garden.
Ooh.
Given the chaotic situation in Penacony, the Nameless are the only ones we can truly trust right now.
Right.
You are the memo keeper.
Yeah, she bad, ain't she?
Pleased to meet you, Dan Hung. I've seen you in others' memories. And as for Boot Hill, this is our first face-to-face meeting.
She's so goddamn bad.
I hope you enjoyed that bottle of Asdona's White Oak. You sure have a refined taste.
Did you drink that whole fucking bottle?
Finally, memo keeper. Well, let's cut to the chase. Spill everything you know.
Who's the other person?
Precisely what I intend to do. But before that, please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Black Swan, and I serve the Garden of Recollection as a memo keeper.
Right.
As for Acheron's story, I'm sure she knows it better than I do.
Greetings. I'm Acheron.
Greetings.
What? You Garden of Recollection shirtbag.
Damn.
You betrayed me.
Shirtbag? You mean shit?
I apologize, but
Them
she
bitches
did that at
moving.
my request. Due to certain reasons, I have been exiled by the family. Thankfully, this memo keeper came to my aid and helped me escape their surveillance unnoticed.
Damn.
To be honest, it was more like stalking than helping. And the process was far from unnoticed. But we did escape.
What, y'all crashed through a couple walls?
I asked her to guide me to a place beyond the family's reach and to contact a few trustworthy individuals. Namely, all of you.
Trustworthy? Son of a nice lady. You think I'm dumb or something?
Think I'm dumb or something?
How about this?
Ooh.
I'll put a few bullet holes in your head and see what secrets spill out. Then, we can talk about trust.
It doesn't have to be like that. I'm willing to answer all your questions, but not right now.
Damn.
If my cover hadn't been blown, we might have had more time, but at the moment, we don't have any other options.
Damn. That JoJo ass
other
first.
options. What do you mean?
This is the only way I can ensure everyone's safety. I kindly request an immediate warp jump out of the Astana star system.
What the fuck? It's leaving the gang.
This passenger is requesting
Abandonment?
As far as I can tell, she's not a threat and seems to be telling the truth.
I've briefly traveled with your companions and know their whereabouts, Dan Heng.
Right.
Please rest assured, your nameless companions are safe, but they need our help. As for Boot Hill, you may have guessed. I've been waiting for you. Galaxy Rangers are known for their elusive nature and limited contact with each other. So this was the only way I could reach out to you.
By using your name.
Only by doing this can I find a true Galaxy Ranger and fulfill a long-standing promise.
Ooh.
To return his relics to their rightful owner.
Return whose relics to whose rightful owner?
Someone once told me that every rainfall is like a gift from the heavens, a sign of their mercy upon the world. Raindrops are said to be the tears of the gods, shed in response to the sorrows of the world. Their constant pouring is a reminder that the gods haven't abandoned us yet.
Right.
So, how long has this rain been going on for?
What the fuck?
I used to believe, just like you, that it would eventually stop. Years and decades passed. And in the end, such hope faded away.
It's been raining for decades? Holy shit. What's up with that moon slash sun?
Like the god you mentioned doesn't exist after all.
Ooh. As he spoke, the old man's gaze remained fixated on fixed on the distance. Amidst the fine drizzle of black rain, countless shadily hands emerged from the sea, shrouded in eternal mist, reaching out towards the sky, one by one.
Let me share a story with you. Mortals who walk the paths are like sailors on a vast ocean.
So with all these ocean references,
leaving behind a trail that creates countless ripples of possibilities. These ripples last longer than the fleeting lifetimes of humans.
Damn.
And for some, their presence leaves such a strong mark that it's reflected in the waves.
Like those shadows on the ocean.
Right.
Sin-thirsters.
Sin-thirsters?
The obsessions of the Pathstriders. They emerge from the depths of IX.
Ooh.
Seeing themselves as masters of their own destiny. Unknowingly repeated the actions of their past lives. They emerge from the nihility and head toward it.
What the fuck?
Leading purposeless lives. However, these hollow phantoms...
Hollows? Bleach?
They were once my dear companions.
Damn. Ooh.
A group of Galaxy Rangers.
So you're a Galaxy Ranger too, old man.
Are you watching over them?
Watching over them? No. I'm guiding them toward transcendence. It was a brutal war. A crusade that shook the universe.
Damn.
The universe witnessed the fall of Zulo, the Lord Ravager, but it came at a price.
The Lord Ravager.
A price so hefty that only those who were there still remember. The unwavering determination of the Hunt followers persists even in death.
The fuck?
So someone must guide these lost souls to their life beyond. They were heroes in their time. And they shouldn't be reduced to mere puppets of nihility.
With the nihility emulator standing right next to you.
I've suffered too many losses on that battlefield to advance any further.
Damn.
And that makes me the most fitting person to carry out this task.
But you know, these sin thirsters, they are not who they used to be.
Does this seem pointless to you? Well, some tasks have to be done, even if they are pointless.
A deep ass breath.
I can help you.
Can you?
For what?
I think you start WT for the follow.
meaning
Appreciate
of the nihility. That's what I've been seeking.
I see. After all, this realm is off limits to ordinary souls, right?
Damn.
Thank you, stranger. I wish that you find what you seek.
Before we part ways, I have one more question. It is true that their actions and even their entire lives may seem pointless from our perspective. But if, and it's just an if this is what the departed ones expected, should we try to change it?
A good question. And a profound one. I don't know the answer. What I do know is that one day, I too will pass away. And when I bid farewell to this world, someone will stand at my grave and place a bouquet of flowers on it.
Damn. Robin's POV. 9 hours is a Charmony festival.
When I appeared as a child, my speech, mindset, and soul reflected immaturity and innocence.
That's what a child's supposed to be.
As I grew into adulthood, I left behind my childlike side.
I ain't even mean to time him out in the middle.
I humbly request your blessings, esteemed advocate of Shimpe.
Shimpe.
Come to me, my kinship.
This nigga was a man.
I have sought their presence with us.
Man's a priest doing confessions.
As you wish. I have faithfully served the Alfalfa family for nearly a decade, promoting the path of the harmony to the best of my ability.
Right, he a pastor.
However, I made a mistake yesterday.
Fuck you do.
While I was preparing dinner for the family head, I accidentally dropped a prepared dish on the floor.
Did you pick it back up and serve it?
Out of laziness, I lied and claimed that everything was ready. Although the head has dismissed me as punishment, it has been tough to sleep with the guilt still gnawing at me.
Damn!
As I worried that the seeds of evilness may have taken root in my soul.
From one lie?
So, I confess to you now to seek atonement for my sins.
Shit!
Do you sincerely repent and vow to change your ways?
Yes.
He's just so dripped out, chat. My bad.
Have you examined your soul and confessed all your sins?
Oh. Yes.
That sounded like a lie.
Are you willing to accept the process of atonement.
Yes.
Very well. Show your dedication and goodwill to the family, and you shall be reinstated among them. Now, please, leave in peace.
It is Sunday.
Oh, praise Sheepy. And thank you, esteemed advocate.
Esteemed advocate. Dun-dun-dun.
Next, please step forward.
Uh-oh.
I wholeheartedly confess to you.
Wholeheartedly.
Please, pardon my sins.
What did you sin? What did you do?
Rest assured, I have implored their presence to be with us. As long as you are sincere, absolution will be granted.
Oh my God, there were 2 bottles of Henny and there was 6 big booty Latinas in a. They wanted me so badly. I said, no, I can't. My celibacy comes first for my Eon. But the Henny got to me. And the big Latinas was whispering in my ear, anything is possible. I just gave in.
Oh, great. You know, I arrived in Penacony as a stowaway. I sold everything to get a ticket. My house, my land, and my 2 children.
I see. Please, go on.
What the fuck did he just say?
Oh, great. You know, I arrived in Penacony as a stowaway. I sold everything to get a ticket. My house, my land, and my 2 children.
You sold your children to come here?
My children were starving. And I hoped they'd have a chance at survival if they became slaves here.
Damn!
If I can strike it rich here, I'll lift them out of that situation and give them the life they deserve.
Right.
But the Bloodhound family got wind of it. They're on my tail, hunting me down. I thought I could bring my kids here. It was all my fault. All my fault.
The family is ready to forgive all sinners. I'll ask the Bloodhound family to cease their pursuit. You don't need to live in fear anymore.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'll work my hardest to redeem my children and make them part of the family. Praise the harmony.
Your kids are gone, pal. We know exactly who you are.
Next, please step forward.
Hey, long time no see, Mr. Sunday. The most esteemed individual in Penacony, and the next leader of the Oak family, right?
They can do immediately.
I have sought their presence with us. Let us proceed.
Sure, let's just get this over with. I have sinned, please forgive me. I wasted half a pizza at breakfast, and a bottle of Soul Glad. That's it, nothing more. Can we wrap this up? I've got a robo-ball game to catch,
A robo-ball game.
Do you seek to atone for your sins through good deeds?
Shit, sure, for the pizza, you know?
My sins? Starting to sound like a saint, huh? Well, let me tell you something. Neither the family nor you have the right to judge me.
Bars! Let that nigga know.
You think nobody knows what your precious family has done? About the watchmaker? Huh? Don't kid yourself, Featherbrain. Those dream chasers might be fooled by your act, but don't fool yourself.
That's a slur.
Before you start spouting off your holy verses, answer me this. Where does the power of the Oak family come from? And your power? What makes you think you can sit there all high and mighty, looking down on everyone else?
Well, I've spent enough time in confession today to enter the Harmony's paradise. Right?
Damn.
Then I'll take my leave. Good luck with your election, and don't make me regret my investments in you.
Damn. Shit.
Oh, revered triple-faced soul, hear my doubts. Who can judge the strong when their power hides their crimes?
Oh.
Who can vouch for the weak when they will pay any price to survive?
Bars?
Who can comfort the purest souls when even they get led astray? If the strong defending the weak is truly the foundation of paradise, then who is responsible for the suffering and anguish in this wretched world?
You know exactly who it is.
Brother? Brother?
Brother?
Brother, are you all right?
I think we're sitting there daydreaming.
I'm fine. I've been working long hours, and I just made a trip to Dreamflux Reef and back. So I'm a bit out of sorts. But it'll all be over before we know it.
You've been working non-stop on the Charmony Festival, Mr. Sunday, and no one could have predicted this incident. Even if the Stellaron does pose a grave threat, I still feel sorry for all the trouble we've caused you.
No need to worry about troubling anyone.
They say he done caused us too much
The
trouble,
Charmony
goddamn.
Festival was meant to spread joy and harmony across the cosmos. But now that we know the truth, I'm afraid we'll have to cancel it.
God damn it, we're canceling
It
Christmas.
has always been our wish to make everyone happy, so we'll do our best to explain everything to the Dream Master. I'm sure he'll understand.
For surely he will.
Even if the negotiation does not go smoothly, I'll refuse to go on stage. Without the Chord Master, the Harmonious Choir would not arrive.
You
And
sure about
the
that, pal?
festival would be just a grand performance, and nothing more.
Sure about that?
I'm relieved to see your determination. You know, since arriving in Penacony, we haven't had any contact with this Dream Master himself. I'd heard of the heads of the 5 major lineages, but the Dream Master is a mystery to me.
The Dream Master rarely grants an audience, even for us.
Damn.
But, given the urgency of the situation, he's agreed to meet us in person.
Ooh.
Perhaps you'll be the first guest to meet the Dream Master in years, Mr. Yang.
Let's hope we can reach a consensus that satisfies
Tuh.
everyone.
Hopefully we get there,
Indeed.
goddammit.
Let us hope so.
It's about time. We'll have to get ready for the meeting. I apologize for any inconvenience caused by the urgency.
Don't worry. I'll be waiting here.
I was gonna say, am I just gonna be Welts? But no.
It's Mr. Sunday! Hey, come over here!
Drunken gas? That nigga is...
Looks like someone needs help. Let's go check it out.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, in the next episode, we'll be looking at the Dream Master. Okay. I was really hoping Welt would come with us immediately, because I want him to interact with these two characters. But we'll have to wait for that. I really hope by the end of this nigga Welts acts the fuck out. I want him to I want him to go fucking crazy. Anyways, everybody on YouTube, make sure you like the video, turn on like it, subscribe to the channel. You can see more videos of my videos come out, comment, any other videos you might have. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitch, keep it live all the time. People KingRosé.